afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is October the 4th, 2012, and here is today's midday market update. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading right now. The Dow Jones is up 88 points. The comp is up 7.5 points. The Russell via the IWM is up 18 cents. The S&P is up 9.5. And if we take a look at some of the sectors, the BKX is up 86 cents. The XOI is up 10.55. Euro strong, dollar weak. Commodities up across the board. So definitely this morning is a risk-on day. Had some great calls in the chat room. The mywallstreettv.com chat room. If you have not been to that chat room before I go over the analysis, make sure you check it out. mywallstreettv.com. Password to log in is SMART, S-M-A-R-T, lowercase. In any case, let's go ahead and talk about the markets here. Having a nice update. That you can see the ES is up here at 10.25. All right, and just to show you guys how we gauge the market this morning going into the open, I want to first start by taking a look at the right-hand side, which is a 5-minute chart of the ES. Let me take off the studies here so you guys can see a little bit more clearly what action we have going on right here. And we had a nice little upward channel that has been in place since this inflection point from yesterday around 3 o'clock. This inflection point overnight, this inflection point. So after we got those 3 points, we were able to draw this nice little upward channel with our 50% channel line. All right. At the same time, this key trend line right here, which is this red trend line, is a key trend line from our bigger channel that we've been gauging and watching on the 50-minute time frame, which is on the left-hand side right here. All right. And just to give you guys kind of like a bird's eye view, you can see what we've been doing for the past couple of sessions. Basically just been trading in this big range. Monday we had a little fake breakout right there. It fell back inside the channel, back to the top side. And then this morning, all right, of course, obviously this is like a little channel that's slanted to the top side. So obviously if we break the top side of that channel, then we're going to get some upside action. And that's exactly what happened this morning. We broke the top of the channel. We took out the pre-market high resistance range around 14.53, and off to the races we went. Now, how do we gauge it on the small time frame? Again, this little 5-minute time frame on the ES had this nice little upward channel that we were able to draw in off of these key inflection points. And then going into the open, we were telling our traders in the chat room, look, if we hold above this key trend line right here, hold this level down here, all right, against our support one level that we had on the ES around 14.49, which also lined up with previous day's highs, we're going to be looking to be buyers of this market. What happened? Market had some nice bidders come in the market against our levels, and we traded to the top side. We'll go over a couple of calls and a couple of trades that we took in the chat room. Hit the top of the channel, hit right our target, top of the channel, pulled right back in. Some people were able to catch some scalp opportunities off the back test of the 50% channel line, but then obviously some sales came back in, knocked it back down, and then we still got a bounce at the bottom of the channel. So this channel remains relevant, remains in play. Right now you can see the 50% channel line of the channel is acting as a little bit of resistance right there. If I put the studies back on the chart, you can see that we're still trending up pretty nice on the 5-minute ES right here above the rising 20-day exponential moving average and rising 8 EMA. And then the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, well, I was getting a little bit scared when we came right back in because we broke back below the 14.53 range here, but we recovered that level. And as long as we remain above 14.53, you want to be expecting some top side in the markets. Looking for a move back above 14.56, or should I say back up towards the resistance right here around 14.56.5. Looking for a move back up towards the top of this channel line, up here towards 14.59, which I think will make, kind of blip and make a new high. We'll see how it plays out. Obviously, it is 12:35 right now, and there's plenty of time left before the session closes here. So I'm hoping you guys are having a great trading day so far. Let me take a look at let me bring over here the other screen for you guys. And what you can see right now is the Qs are trading above the opening price, trading above the previous day's highs. Looks pretty good. More or less just sideways on the Qs. Same thing for the SPY. SPY's had a nice little pop-up in the morning there, trading sideways. All right, let's take a look at the IWM. IWM, guys, this is kind of scary. Not scary, I would say, but IWM has been lagging the past couple of days here. It lagged yesterday, lagged a little bit today. Once we get this IWM to start to show some traction with the rest of the indices, then I think we could get that nice momentum move, because we still have sellers that are trying to come in this market and knock it down. And the reason why I say that is because really, when we made this high right here, it would have been better off if we would have flagged out a bit and then continued higher. But what happened was that they brought us all the way back down to the channel, and then buyers came right back in. So it still shows that there's some people in here that are looking to short rallies. At the same time, these bidders aren't giving up. They're still, they're still respecting these lower support levels. So that's the action we're working with right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of stocks that we're watching here. Okay, and one stock that we're watching this morning that we called out. And again, if you're not following us on the Twitter, follow us at Wall Street Trade. That is WALLST Trade, and you can see that information at the beginning of the video. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Ask Chris He Trade. Basically, Ask Chris He Trades without the S. All right. In any case, here WLT gave us a nice little trade today. All right, we called WLT out to the long side once it broke over 32.40. All right, we were watching this nice little sideways consolidation. The whole trade idea generated one from the gap up, two from, of course, obviously, if you guys watched the debate yesterday, you guys know Mitt Romney is in favor of coal, and therefore, since a lot of the media sources and I'm not big into politics, but a lot of the media sources are saying that Mitt Romney won the first debate. So we generated a trade idea off of that there alone, and also at the same time, the coal sector has been depressed, so this was a perfect buy opportunity and strategy that we did today along with the rest of the coal stocks. Another stock that we had on watch today that I didn't trade was INFA. Stock gap down. They came in with revenue less than expected, and they guided lower. And the reason for that was because their European sales are weakening, and they're expecting them to get weaker. And you can see here the stock traded sideways and really started getting a rollover action going into 1050. Reason why I didn't trade this stock was because I really don't like when stocks have a monster gap. I'm not a big fan of trading monster gaps. Monster gaps meaning the stock is gapping down or up more than 15-20%, and this one was down, I believe, like 20% pre-market. Either way, some traders in the room caught that, and they made some good coin there. Another trade that we were watching today was eBay. All right, eBay had a nice little move out the gate, has been faded, but this was a nice little fast money trade that we called right out the open. I believe the better trade that my partner James called in the chat room was Target, and that one gave you perfect buy opportunity on the dip around there 63.49. And a lot of these retail stocks are in play off. A lot of these retail stocks are in play off of the store sales numbers that came out this morning. And that's really about it, guys. I came in this morning with not many ideas on watch except for really that INFA, which I didn't trade, and the WLT. I did trade the WLT, and the way that I traded it was via the October 32.5 strike calls. I'm still holding on to those. I believe those will do pretty well. If you take a look at the hourly chart was breaking this. The hourly chart did break this nice little. Hourly chart did break this nice little downward trend line right here. And ever since then, you can see we've been pretty much off to the races. So I'm really looking for this stock to head up towards 34 within the next couple of days here, or by early next week. So I'm going to hold on to those. That's about it, guys. I hope you guys are having a great trading day. Again, if you have not been to the website, wallstreettrading.com, check it out. Whether you trade options, we do options. Whether you trade futures, we do futures. We don't, some trades in the room trade futures, some trades in the room trade the Russell 2000. I pretty much track the futures on an intraday basis instead of the SPY or the SPX index. So if you're a futures trader, come check us out as well. We definitely have something that you can, something that you can utilize to make some profits in this market. In any case, have a great trading day, and I'll catch you guys after the bell for the after the bell market summary. Take care.